First Alert Weather with Madeline Parker is sponsored by St. Francis Healthcare System.
Good morning, Heartland. While it's not Madeline Parker, I promise I won't lead you astray. We've got some rain for Valentine's Day today for our weather headlines. A little bit drier tomorrow, but still some degrees of precipitation. However, we are going to warm up considerably. We have possible 70 degrees in temperatures for middle of next work week. Let's take a peek right now at Futurecast. What exactly is going on with that rain, I'm hear you asking? Well, as it's moving into the area by this evening, we're going to be covered. The Heartland will primarily be covered in rain. We can see some winds coming in from the south, coming up into the area. Particularly, we're going to note in Marion and just outside Cape Girardeau and Farmington, we're going to see some stronger amounts of rain. Rain is primarily going to be in that 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches of rain. Flooding in that case should be primarily minimal, but still enough that you'll want that umbrella in the bag. Continuing to stay in the area, we see Marion and Cape getting a little bit of a brief respite from that rain, but the rest of the Heartland is staying consistently wet. That's going to continue through the overnight hours until 6 a.m. tomorrow. If you're tuning back in tomorrow for the breakfast show, we see Murray being a little bit wetter on the wetter side with rain tomorrow. By then, starting to slowly move out of the area by 11:45 tomorrow, but the wind will not be going away. Winds coming in from the north, coming across the area, across the Heartland. We can see that cloud coverage moving out of the way by Sunday about dinner time. Depending on what your Sunday evening plans are, you may be able to go out without that raincoat, without that umbrella. As we move into the overnight hours of Monday, we see a little bit of some below freezing temperatures, particularly up in the northeastern corners of the Heartland, but that's going to be staying mostly away as our temperatures warm up. I hear you asking, though, what are the specific rain chances for this week? Well, if we go ahead and take a peek for tomorrow, we're going to lower those chances to about 30 degrees for Sunday, staying primarily in the isolated to just below scattered range before drying out for the rest of that work week. Highs today, let's take a peek. 50 in Mount Vernon, 53 in Paducah, 60 even down here in Murray. These are considerably higher than we're used to on average. Normally, we're looking at about 40 degrees at this time of the year. We're staying slightly above average with those average temperatures warming up even further. Lows for tomorrow are showing a similar pattern. We're staying consistently in the mid to upper 40s range across the Heartland. 7-day forecast showing us a lot of the same information. We take a peek for tomorrow for the end of that weekend. 30% chance of rain. Temperatures sitting at 57, cooling down to 35 for those lows, as we then see an up into the 60s, with even reaching the 70s by Wednesday and Thursday, with those being the warmest days of the week.